Hello everyone, it's day 31 of my journey, and today we will continue learning the HTML fundamentals. And now let's see what will be this challenge. So we will learn the difference between the inline and block elements. So for example, the paragraph. This is a paragraph. It is a block element. See? So this is a block element. And let's make one more paragraph. This is another paragraph. It also takes full width. So the block elements, guys, they take the full width of the line. They go from left to right, and they fill the entire space. And also they uh, they break the line. They're always on a new line. And let's create one div block. This is a div block. It appears below the paragraphs because it is block level. So it's a block, guys. Everything is every block element is a block. So it takes the full width from here to here. And when we create a new block, it will go below. Okay. And let's see what an inline element is. Let's create one more paragraph. The paragraph is a block element. This is a paragraph with and here let's create one span. This is inline element. And let's close the span. So this element won't take a full box from left to right. It will just exist within the paragraph box. And let's create one strong tag. Strong inline text. This is inline element as well. And we can see here the text is bold. And we're not going on another line. Right? The same sentence. And let's end our paragraph tag. And we have the structure, guys. And now here we can style this text if you want, because we have the span tag. And let's see here. Let's create span inline 1 span. And look, if we make another span, it should be on the same line, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's in the same line. That's why it's inline. It's not a block. It's not taking a full width of the and going on a new line like the block element would. In line 3, it will stay on the same line. Okay, very interesting. Now we know the difference between the block elements like paragraph and div block with the inline elements like span and strong. And let's create one more div block. This is a block element. Inside this div, we can still use. And let's create one span just to show inline text. Span without creating new lines. And we can close the div block. And this is how we can use inline elements within our block elements. And for example, I think if you want to break the lines like here, if you make this tag here, it will break the line, right? See? Yeah, you see, we broke this line. This tag is breaking the line. And we can even use it here. Let's see if it will make space. No, it's not. It's not. Oh yeah, we're creating space with the break lines. We're creating more space. Okay, and that's it. The basics. So that's the difference between the block elements and the inline elements. The inline elements are staying on the same line. They're not taking space. They're not taking the entire space from left to right and always have to start on the new line. They can stay on the. They will stay on the same line. Okay, cool. What else do we need to learn for HTML? Maybe we should embed something. Let's make embed challenge. Just to see how it works, I think. It's okay. Let's remove. Let's remove this. And let's just create one H2. Embedding, content, practice. H2. Here you can see we don't have the whole HTML structure because we don't really need it. We just wanna see. And here, so here is how we do it in HTML. We type iframe, and here we give the width property of 460. Let's give the height of 315. And let's give the source to. Maybe I should. Let me find my video. For example, my last video for the HTML to see if we can just use it as a source. Okay, this is the link. YouTube refused to connect. Maybe I used to. To the right. This I think the link is not right. Let's use this one. YouTube refused to connect. Let's try this one. Maybe Oh, okay. This link worked. Okay. This link was suggested by ChatGPT. And let's give a title. YouTube video. And what else do we need? Frame border. I don't know what this frame border is. Let's see what frame border is. Oh, I think this is the thickness of the border. So if it's 0, there is no border. Let's give like 1 or 5. Yeah, I can see the border now. Oh, not. Let's leave it at 0. And let's give it allow screen, allow full screen. So you can zoom it, I guess. And let's close the frame. Is that it? Yeah. Oh fuck. I don't know if this music gonna fuck my video, but it's working, we can see. Nice. We just embedded our first YouTube video. And what else? Let's embed something else. Iframe. Let's copy this uh, the height and width. Let's use the same height and width. And give it a style border 0. What else do we need? Loading should be lazy. Allow full screen. And let's give this source. This will be Google Maps. We're gonna embed Google Maps. Let's give here a quotation. Remove this video iframe. And let's close this iframe tag. Oh, and we can see it here. We just integrate embed Google Maps with HTML. Nice. Very cool. Do we have to embed something else just to see how it's done? But basically, this is how we do it. We give height and width and height. We style it, and then we just give our source, and that's it. Let's make it in Webflow to see how it's done here. Let's go to the body, and let's Control and E, and let's see if there is embed, code embed. I think this is what we need. No, this is not what we need. Or maybe what will happen if we just copy and paste this? I don't think it's gonna work. Let's see. Save. Nothing is going to happen, I think. Let's publish it. See on the published website. Oh, it's working. Look. This is exactly what we have here. We didn't make a H2 heading, but it's fine. Oh, it's working, this code embed. We just embedded our HTML and we have the working Google Maps embed integration. Is there another way? Let's remove this code embed. Let's see if here is a YouTube element. Let's copy and paste my link URL. Let's see what will happen. Title, my HTML video. Oh, and we got it. Let's see. Review. Hello everyone. It's day 30 of my Webflow developer series of my journey. And today we... Nice. This is a very easy integration. Oops, I closed the site. Let's go again. Okay. Let's go into the design mode. Let's see if we can just embed Google Maps from here. Map. Let's see. We choose map. Add API key. This is not the same, but I guess we can just, if we had the API key, we could use it and integrate the Google Maps here. Okay, we saw two different methods how to add, how to embed our video or Google Maps. Okay, amazing. And what else do we need to learn, guys, about the HTML? Let's see, is there something else from the basics that we need to know? Heading, span. Maybe the accessibility basics. The accessibility is very important. But we already did a lot of semantic challenges. So basically we have to use the alt text, area labels, clear button text, labels on forms. The headings should be in order, H1 at the top, then H2, H3. Never skip the levels without reason. What else? We need to use the semantic tags. Article, nav, main, footer, header, like we did in our mini blog article page. Title attributes, so it gives extra info on hover. Screen readers can also read it. We should use rows, provide meaning when the native element is not enough. Okay, and why all this matters? Webflow has all accessibility settings built in. You will use auth fields, area labels, rows, and proper headings constantly. When building templates for client websites, this is required. Okay. Webflow Marketplace rejects templates with poor accessibility. And this is great, so when you purchase a template from the Webflow Marketplace, it should be very accessible and with all the best practices when built. Let's ask ChatGPT if is there any web HTML challenge we need to cover. Is there any more HTML challenges we need to do to cover the basics? Form basics, but we already did some forms. We know about the char set title and descriptions already. We know about the inputs, labels, buttons, text area, required fields. Guys, we know a lot now. I think we're done with the HTML basics and we are ready to jump uh, to the CSS. There, there will, there will be so much to learn. But the basic structure, the HTML, of course, we need to know about the attributes and everything. But we will learn about it on the go. Let's ask the learning assistant, what HTML basics do I need before starting? Before I dive deep to Webflow. I want to be a good Webflow developer. Okay, let's see. To become a proficient Webflow developer, having a basic understanding of HTML can be beneficial, even though Webflow handles the code for you. Here are some HTML basics, elements and tags. Understand what HTML elements and tags are, as they form the structure of web pages. Okay, we already know that. Attributes, learn about attributes which provide additional information about elements like class and ID. Okay. Hierarchy and nesting. Know how elements can be nested within each other to create a structured layout. Okay. Semantic HTML. Okay, we know about this already. Okay, maybe let's make one challenge about the attributes. We already used the IDs and we are using a lot of classes. We already used the source, the auth. Maybe let's create one. We also use the hierarchy and the nesting with the sections. We didn't create a lot of div blocks, but we already know about this. I think we're done, guys, with the HTML fundamentals. I feel confident with my knowledge about HTML now. At least I feel ready to learn more. So I think we're done with the HTML for now. And we're gonna go hard on the CSS in the next couple weeks, maybe 1 week or 2 weeks. I'm gonna get from the basics to the advanced concepts. And for the basic concepts, maybe I will do everything here in the code pen. And for the more advanced things like the transitions and everything, here the effects, the blending, the opacity, box shadow, these transforms and transitions, and maybe the filters, there will be very there will be very advanced techniques that I really wanna learn, at least the basics for now, and even some advanced concepts. And that's it for today, guys. Uh, See you tomorrow with I'm gonna continue hard with the CSS series. I also really want to make there is a challenge from Flow Academy, from the Flux Academy, making a Figma design for a landing page. So maybe I will try to do it in the next couple of days. I think the deadline is 17th of November, so not a lot of time left. And that's it, guys. That is for today. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.